Happy Vlogmas day 2. So, you guys just saw some footage from yesterday when we actually got to take a walk. It was finally kind of nice outside for a short time and we were able to go around the neighborhood. You also saw the little quilt store that's right by my house, which I've gone into a few times. I am teaching myself to quilt right now, and there'll be more on that in an upcoming episode of Vlogmas because I am working on a Christmas quilt. So I'll be talking about that later. But I thought we could do our advent calendars, and I also wanted to very quickly show you guys the shirt I'm wearing. So if you might remember yesterday, and if not, that's okay too, the 1940s blouse, the bow blouse that I was considering making, this is it. So I will take my cardigan off so you can see it better. I wanted to wear it today because I'm thinking about making it again, and I wanted to make sure that there was nothing I needed to tweak. So I don't wear this one very often, partially because of the color. This print is just not my best colors. But there it is with that cool sleeve with the pleats that I told you about. It's a really nicely fitting little shirt. It's got the tie detail. But this is another reason why I don't wear it as much. It is very, very, very short. And when I put my hands above my head, it's very hard to keep it tucked in to my shirt or skirt or pants or whatever. So I will be making it again. I might even cut it out today, but I'm gonna make it about 2 inches longer. All right. I also have a pen curl set on my head, so hopefully I can brush that out for you guys later on today. I really need to wash my hair, but that didn't happen. So pen curl set, and hopefully that fixes the problem. All right, advent calendar. So Meowie Christmas, day 2. Let me find the number 2. Is that a 2? I think it looks like a 2. All right. We're gonna open this as number 2. Oh, this very sweet, soft gray. Reminds me a little bit of my kitty Cloud. I had an all gray leaf kitty. Oh my gosh, he looks like Cloud. This is Sylvia. This is today's kitty, and this is her color. Oh, my heart. So I had a little Maine Coon mix that looked just like this. He was a really scaredy cat, sweet guy, and his name was Cloud. So this is Sylvia, but for me it's Cloud Yarn. And there's my baby. Okay. So before I start weeping, let me get the other calendar. So, Nutcracker, day 2. Boop, it's right here on the top. Day 2. And let's see what this one is. It's pink. And this is called Christmas Dolls Arrive. Oh, look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? This is perfect raspberry mauve color. So that is gorgeous. And I think it's going to look really spectacular with the first clue that we did. So as a reminder, Telly Bean Knits grand opening shawl. There it is. And this is gonna be the next one. Oh, this shawl is gonna be great. So that is that. What else is going on? I printed out another blouse pattern to try. It's gonna be like Blousemiths, the way I'm going. So it's the Wearing History Smooth Sailing Blouse. This is a collared 1930s blouse with darts and a really cute pocket and a puffy sleeve. So I'm excited to try this. I'm gonna tape this together and hopefully get a muslin sewn up of this soon. Do you think I'm definitely making this again? Maybe today. And then I wanted to show you guys one other thing. It's the knitting project that I'm working on when I'm not working on the shawl. So it is the, it's a Stephen West fragmentation cardigan. And I have a bunch of this yellow yarn left over from something. So I decided to make this sort of candy colored cardigan. This thing is way out my color comfort zone, but it's so much fun. So the way this works is you knit back and forth, knit the collar, knit back and forth in short rows. And then it's this sort of raglan kind of drop shoulder. But you knit the yoke panels separately. Like, so I knit this whole section going down, and then you knit the next piece modularly, and you connect it up. And so this kind of gives you an idea. I wanted the fronts to match, so I knit both fronts first. But yeah, and then it just keeps going around, and you fill in through the back, and then you put the sleeve stitches. It's gonna be a drop sleeve, which is not my favorite shape on me, but I think this cozy cardigan will be fine. These are all pretty much Cascade 220. This is like Cascade 220 Lemon. This is their Jade colorway. This is like mint, I think new mint. This one is a blue-gray from them. And then the purple and the pink are stock yarn held double to get gauge. So it's 5 stitches per inch is the gauge. So it's quite a nice gauge for like a DK or a worsted. But yeah, this is my wackadoo candy sweater, and I think it's going to be really interesting when it's done. So that is what I'm working on when I'm not working on the shawl. So that is that for me this morning. Okay, I am back. I pressed the fabric that I washed yesterday. I got that done. And my pin curl set is probably as dry and crunchy as it's gonna get. So let's go ahead and brush it out. I put in a lot of pin curls. So my hair is very short. The sides are only about 1.5 inches long right now, and so is the back. But the top is cut to like a 4-inch length, except for the bangs, just this little front part, that are like 3 inches. I wouldn't mind getting everything to like a slightly longer pixie cut, so it's a little easier to do this, because trying to pin curl hair when it's this short is really interesting. All right, I got my Denman styling brush, and I'm gonna just brush through this. Ooh, crispy. I did not bring another mirror in here, so we were doing it old school and just doing it in this mirror. Oh wow, that is crispy. But hey, at least the curls worked, right? Ooh. Oh wow. I really do need to get some sort of mirror to see what is happening here. So, okay, well this is intense. This is very curled. Ah, okay. Got my mirror. I'm gonna turn so you guys can still see what I'm doing, but so I can see what I'm doing as well, right? So with hair this short, it's a little tricky, because if you brush too much, you just get volume and you lose definition. And when your hair is this short, having more definition is a good thing. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Got to Be Too Chic hair oil serum. You guys have seen me use this stuff for years. And I'm just putting a little bit in my hand. And hopefully I can use that to tame some of the madness here. This is really crispy. Okay. So So it's some natural fiber, I think, and some nylon. Actually, I think this one is synthetic boar bristle. So I'm just using it to smooth over the hair. It's what's called a teasing brush. I've also had this brush for 700,000 years. I got it at Sally's. I don't even think they have it anymore, but you can get ones that are very similar. Ooh, okay. This is intense. I've also, I'm sure you guys have noticed, not been setting my hair for the last several months, really. So I'm quite out of practice. But we'll get something to work. Oh, that's very sculpted. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing that. Do you love how, like, I totally have this master plan, right? I'm like, what is this hair even gonna do? Pixies are their own animal. But I'm always interested in finding out how much of an authentic look I can get even when I have a pixie. And this actually gives me a little bit of that fake victory curl kind of effect, which I like. And then we gotta just deal with this front. I think we're gonna take the front and really get it around my fingers. Okay, that is a strong front situation. Those pen curls took. Let's see. Oh. That gives us, yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. It does look quite 40s though, doesn't it? I'm wondering if I could do something. Yeah, I think it's like awkward, but very 40s. So we'll just go with that. It'd probably look better with a scarf over it. Let me see the back. I'll have to see it in the viewfinder. Oh, the back looks about as bad as I expected. It's a little short back there for foolishness. Do I have an appropriate, I would say this is a semi-fail. Trying to decide if I have a scarf that's appropriate. I feel like neither of the ones I used are. I'll be right back. We are back. I got this big piece of velvet I often use as a turban. It's just got some ruching in the center back of it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that in the back. Pull this down about the ear area. Pull whatever is going to be a bang down. Gosh, I could have saved myself a lot of time, huh? Just fix my bangs and cover the rest of my head. But that's the thing. Sometimes fails do happen when you do pen curl sets. And it's important to have something like this turban option to save the day. And then I just tie it down the back. This is a stretch velvet fabric, which makes it very easy to work with. All right, there we go. All right, and now I need to just, any hair that's sticking out gets sort of tucked around. and then we'll just deal with the bangs. Which are doing nothing I want them to do. All right, I'm gonna tease. Yeah, this is like 80s bangs, you gotta be careful. There we go. Do you guys remember doing that? Like taking your bangs and teasing them in the late 80s? I do. I had the worst bangs in 8th grade. There we go. The good news is that everybody also had the worst bangs in 8th grade, so real world problems of 1989. And there we are. I'm gonna go with, nope, I'm gonna go with no. Why does it look terrible? Yeah, guys, I don't know. You know what? That's fine. We'll just do the little fake roll thing, I guess, in the front. That's good enough. We're gonna go with that. All right, and it's actually, yeah, I'm gonna call that good on Vlogmas today. And if I do anything else that's interesting, I'll put it in tomorrow. See you soon. Happy day 2.